Emily Kinser. Nice to meet all of you. I am currently working as the curriculum coordinator in the Monona Grove School District right outside of Madison, Wisconsin. I actually began my career 12 years ago in Monterrey, Mexico. My husband and I were not married at the time, but we went as a teaching couple to an international job fair in Iowa. And we had 15 back-to-back interviews with schools all across the world and got 9 job offers, and it was super exciting. And so we had to decide within 24 hours if we wanted to move to Nicaragua or Kenya or Korea, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Colombia, and we ended up choosing Mexico. So that is kind of what's, I guess, unique about me is that I've taught abroad and I've lived abroad twice, once there, obviously teaching in Monterrey, and the other was in college studying abroad in Chile. So that's my fun fact, I guess. And so that's how I kicked off my teaching career. Came back to Madison, Wisconsin, got a job at Jefferson Middle School, where I taught math, reading, language arts, social studies, and AVID, and eventually got a job as the behavior coach or PBIS coach with focus on like school-wide positive behavior expectations and sort of celebrations of students. From there, moved to my current role, and in there I also did some work at ESL and bilingual students as the ESL bilingual teacher. So I've done kind of a variety of different things in my career, which led me to this point of wanting to I was getting a little bit frustrated with sort of being on the receiving end of decisions that I sometimes felt like did not support my students. In particular, ESL bilingual students, I felt like were often left out of conversations or just not prioritized. Their needs were not often met, and nobody seemed to care. And the more I started looking into that and studying about equity and anti-racism, of course, it's all kids of color who are experiencing that sort of thing. In particular, Black students, bilingual students, students with disabilities are really struggling in Wisconsin schools right now. As we know, we have the worst achievement gap in the country based off standardized test data. So that is why I wanted to apply to this program, is because I really wanted to sort of swim upstream and try to look at some of the systems and structures that are causing these inequities and to be able to do something about that as opposed to just working in my classroom level. So I'm really excited to have a job right now at the district level, and I think that this license will kind of help me further that work, which is so important to me. And finally, my experience with PLCs has been as a participant. So I, as a teacher, have, been part of different PLCs. Now in my work as the curriculum coordinator, I get to sit in on a lot of different meetings and kind of see what structures and systems are helping really proactive planning to be a positive thing. So that's really cool because our district is using PLCs and I get to sit in at PLCs at different grade levels and different teams and kind of see what's working. And so that's kind of fun for me to get to see like what are some things that are best practice that we could expand and to put into more places if we've got some teams that are really functioning well. So that is a little bit about myself and why I applied and sort of my career background. Thanks, and I look forward to working with all of you.